Okay, so I saw on the news. When was it today? I guess it'd be yesterday, whatever. A couple of protesters for a United Kingdom coalition called Just Stop Oil went into a gallery, like an art gallery, and threw Heinz tomato soup on a Van Gogh painting titled Sunflowers, and then glued their hands to the walls while loudly saying that all new ideas and creations and costs that have anything to do with fossil fuels should be abandoned because it's hurting the planet and making the cost of living go up for poor people. That's basically what I got gathered from it. You can watch the video; it's everywhere right now. Which I guess is a noble cause to have, but when you like break it down and look at the two actual protesters that are there, the one on the right looks like a regular girl, and I'm sorry for gender, like, pointing out her gender. I assume it's a girl. I feel like the state of New York would consider her a girl, the prison system. Uh, but the girl on the left, that's there throwing soup, which, by the way, the painting is in a glass frame that protects it from any like touches, so it took no damage. But the two young females, there was one on the right that looked normal. She just looked like a protester, and then you have the one on the left that was doing all the talking. Right, she was yelling, "Oil is making it hard for poor people to live," blah blah blah. But if you look at this girl that's doing all the yelling, her hair is dyed, her nails are done, big ass bougie earrings. I'm like, wait, you spend all your money on material shit and you're telling me this big monarchy is making it hard for people to financially live? Okay, honey. I don't really get the correlation also between messing with classic paintings and fossil fuels, or gluing your hands to the street and blocking the road for people just driving, going about their lives. Dude, I'd be pissed if I was trying to get home from work and people were just sitting crisscross applesauce in the streets yelling, "Oi, stop the oil, stop the oil." Like, what the fuck? Like, I just want to go home and eat some fish and chips, you fucking wankers. I don't know if there's like some iceberg YouTube video that I have to watch. Tells me all I need to know about these kids and oil, or are they just literally throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks? But I was looking more into it, the Stop Oil, Big Oil website, and it's calling these protest demonstrations non-violent civil resistance. I mean, that's just vandalism with extra steps. I don't. That's the way I see it. I don't know how you're looking at it. And the organization itself, Just Stop Oil, it sounds like a church cult. Trying to capitalize on this trendy ass woke culture and these pronoun heavy, malleable brain kids that want to make a change in this radical TikTok happy clickbaity way. I get the idea for change for the good and trying to make the world a better place, but there's a certain way to do it, and it isn't so. You don't have to do it like in a cringy, pathetic way, just to get attention. Look, in the UK, let's say the UK gave in, right, and they said, "You know what? You're right. This oil's messing everything up. Let's stop messing with oil. Let's stop using it." You've literally got all these other countries ready to sell oil and just be ahead of it, and it's like, dude, it's you're cutting one head of the dragon and three more will grow back. In my opinion, I think the best way to help is to do kind of what like Elon Musk is doing, and whether you like him or not, he's putting his money where his mouth is and making cars and machines and alternatives to transportation and rockets, just in case plan A of all that shit doesn't work and plan B is to go to Mars, and oops, let's start over. Also, did you see he's making a cologne called Burnt Hair? I straight up ordered one. It was $100. I hope I get Asperger's when I smell it. I look forward to that though. The cologne, it's supposed to come out next year. I don't know, just to keep it right. But yeah, he's using his resources to help the world in a way that the media isn't really going to care about because it just wants to like highlight his wacky shit, like breaking up with Grimes, naming his baby XYZ, trying to buy Twitter, dressing up like Wario. Ooh, but he's trying. But these kids who have their nails done and their hair did and probably have the newest Apple device, Apple sponsor me, find me on Apple Podcasts, cause a disturbance, and that's going to make me go, oh boy, yeah, I got to save the earth. I got to start caring, you know. I mean, whatever, come on. Best way to do it, you know, get an education, use your smarts to benefit the earth. Yeah, it's less trendy and harder, not like, you know, Greta Thunberg that can just go, oh, we need to save the earth and cry about it and, oh, that works, it's doing something, you know. You kind of have to put effort into it, you know. And a soup can on Van Gogh, like, wouldn't that make more sense for a soup can to be on an Andy Warhol painting? Like, there's more irony to it. Shouldn't you, like, cut off your ear and throw it at the Van Gogh painting? Wouldn't that make more sense? See, I should be organizing these fucking protests, you know? But yeah, I just feel like the moral that I'm trying to, you know, show is to get an education. It's the best way to change the world. Or we can get a team of people and we can steal the Declaration of Independence. It's funny. It's funny because we're stealing freedom, and freedom is just an illusion. No one is free. You know, it's all an illusion. Speaking of stealing the Declaration of Independence, right? Man, how great is Nicolas Cage? Honestly, like, I don't know if he's underrated or overrated. I consider him super underrated, but you think of like his old movies, like fucking Face Off. Just think of Face Off and how fucking crazy of a movie that is, and how Nicolas Cage plays basically John Travolta and John Travolta plays Nicolas Cage. Like, they play their characters and then they play the opposite characters. How fucking amazing is that? That's ridiculous. Like, if they were to have won like Best Actor awards for it, I don't know who would have actually gotten the award. Would it have been Nicolas Cage, but it'd be John Travolta getting it because he was playing him, or would it have been John Travolta because he was playing Nicolas Cage playing him? You know, I don't know. God, you really need to go see Face Off if you haven't fucking seen it yet. It's a great movie. Or The Rock with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. Man, that's so fucking good. And then even more recently, that movie he did, Pig, that kind of indie film where he has like a truffle pig or whatever, and then he tries to go get it back. It's kind of like they call it like John Wick, but with a pig instead of a dog, you know? That was pretty good. I highly recommend that movie. But yeah, you know, and funny enough, I've never seen National Treasure. Like, it what was it, like a Disney movie technically, right? So he's like technically part of the MCU. I don't know. It just never interests me, the idea of hidden artifacts inside of U.S. history. It just sounds boring. It sounds like some PBS Magic School Bus type shit, you know, where it's trying to hide entertainment into education. And I hate to use Magic School Bus as a example, because I actually really, really like the Magic School Bus. Like Miss Frizzle, what is she? Like a witch or a wizard, right? That she's able to like change her dress and make the school bus go smaller and do all this shit, you know? Do you think she's a witch? I know witches. If you know me, I know witches. So I'm pretty sure she practices like witchcraft shit, you know? But she's white. She's a white woman, so she can get away with it. And it's for the kids. It's for the kids. So no big deal. But yeah, I guess I'll end this with if you're an oil user or you use fossil fuels, that's cool. I don't know, like it's a necessary evil. If you collect Pokemon cards, cool. If you have the second edition of Pokemon cards with the fossil types, even better. There's there's nothing wrong with owning fossil Pokemon cards. And I really wish I could appreciate art more to care about if Van Gogh gets covered in tomato sauce. But I don't know. To me, that just doesn't make sense. But yeah, just let me know what you think about protests. Do they really help? Can they all be Martin Luther King or the Boston Tea Party? Or I don't know. Do they just need to get a job? Get a job. Get a job. Oh my god. And if I don't mention this, Linda's gonna fucking kill me. The greatest Nicolas Cage movie of all time, Gone in 60 Seconds. How do you not think that's like his greatest fucking movie? I mean, Con Air's good too. I'm telling you, he's got a million fucking good movies. Gone in 60 Seconds. So much. That should be the one instead of Fast and Furious that's got like 9 fucking movies. Gone in 60 Seconds was so good. The cast was so fucking good. You had Angelina Jolie when she was a fucking stick. Nah, she's still fucking thin. She was pretty hot though. And I swear, like, that movie is perfect. It really is. Linda's right. That movie is perfect. And I always thought too, like how they took the Fast and the Furious franchise to this unrealistic, like, save the world type shit. They really should end one of these Fast and Furious movies where like it's after credit scene and fucking Dominic Toretto and that wife, what's his name, Letty, right? They're gonna go like get their newborn child from being taken care of after they fucking save the world or whatever, and the baby's been kidnapped, and they see as a car driving off, and it's that fucking Shelby Mustang, right? Is that the fucking car from Gone in 60 Seconds? Yeah, I'm basically outing myself. I'm not a car person at all. I wish I had Linda here to fucking explain it to me. But they Dominic and Letty see that Shelby Mustang driving off, and you see the baby in the back seat, and in the driver's seats there's fucking Angelina Jolie and fucking Nicolas Cage. And you can't tell me they don't have the money to get them, because they're spending all this rowdy money to have The Rock there, right? So, like, have that be an ending, and then have the Gone in 60 Seconds, Fast and the Furious crossover that needs to happen, where fucking Letty and Dom are trying to get their kid back from fucking Nicolas Cage and Angelina Jolie, and the reason they took the kid was because, I don't know, Nicolas Cage's brother that was having the problems in the first movie is having problems again. He owes people money, the wrong people money, and so they basically blackmail and extort Nicolas Cage to steal Dominic Toretto's baby. And then, of course, you have Dom and Nicolas Cage and Letty and Angelina Jolie end up working together to beat the bigger bad person, which I don't know who you put. Put Doctor Doom, and I don't fucking know who to put as the bigger bad. But there you go. There's your story. Bring back Gone 60 Seconds, because that shit deserves to be on top. None of this too fast, too furious, dumb shit. And that's something I will protest. I will fucking go to the Fast and Furious movie, fucking throw tomato sauce all over fucking the poster of The Rock and fucking Vin Diesel, and then glue my hands and say, bring back Gone in 60 Seconds, because that's the movie that deserves to be on top. Now I'm done. Thank you.